Well, of course, we've been seeing an escalation of the tensions between the Polish government and the European Union. And the Polish PM in the European Parliament today, where, of course, EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen also spoke. Now, of course, we have seen senior government officials in Poland now question Poland's EU membership, a Polish court ruling potentially leading to what some are describing as a legal Polexit already. And so you had the Polish PM today in the European Parliament saying that Poland will not be intimidated. Ahead of this parliamentary session, he had actually warned the EU that we ought to be anxious about the gradual transformation of the Union into an entity that would cease to be an alliance of free, equal and sovereign states and instead become a single, centrally managed organism run by institutions deprived of democratic control by the citizens. Also saying that the language of blackmail, punishment, starving of unsubordinated states, undemocratic and centralist pressures do not have a place in European politics. Such language strikes not only at individual states but the entire community. Now, before I show you more of what the Polish PM had to say today, here's a taste of what von der Leyen had to say in the Europoll.
When joining the European Union, the Polish people put their trust in the European Union. They expected the European Union to defend their rights, and rightly so. The Commission is the guardian of the treaty. It is my Commission's duty to protect the rights of EU citizens wherever they live in our Union. The rule of law is the glue that binds our Union together. It is the foundation of our unity. And this is what all 27 member states have signed up to as part of this Union as sovereign countries and free people. We cannot and we will not allow our common values to be put at risk. The Commission will act.
As I said, the Polish Prime Minister spoke today as well, saying the highest law in the EU is the constitution of a country, saying the EU will not fall apart simply because our legal systems will be different. If you want to make a non-national superstate out of Europe, first get the consent of all European states and societies. Here's a clip of the Polish PM speaking today.
Poland has a long democratic history, solidarity, so penalties by strong, richer countries imposed on poorer countries who still are struggling with the heritage of the communism. This is not a good way for the future. Poland is respect EU law. Poland will not be intimidated, and we are expecting dialogue.
Now, of course, you had the EU elite lining up to slam the Polish government. One example here, a German MEP lecturing effectively the Polish PM about what the majority of Polish citizens want. I think that is pretty distasteful. But ultimately, what this all comes down to, of course, is that ultimately sovereignty is found outside of the EU, hence why the UK left the bloc. Let me know what you make of what the Polish PM has had to say today. And of course, as ever, thanks so much for watching.